Obviously, Fnatic have been a little shaky to kick things off. So there still is an opportunity here for Gentlemates to not necessarily come away with like a clean series win, but at least draw some blood, maybe instill some sort of confidence.
Yeah, I think that's the key element, isn't it? Just we're looking at what takeaways we're seeing here. I know a lot of people are looking for, one, Durka to look comfortable on Yoru, to look confident on this role. And beyond that, see Fnatic kind of playing up to expectation. On the other side, can Gentlemates be disruptive? So far, Durka's being played in fantastically. What an opportunity to shine. 3 back-to-back, that's confidence. And that was very well played. Finding just a space in the wall to play from. And the spike's left in no man's land, sadly for Logan. It's not looking likely. And no, not gonna happen. Durka off to a blistering start here.
You get one of those. With a Viper Wall like that, Yoru, you get one of those rounds. Comes here to kick things off on Breeze. And 4 kills on the board for him. Great progress towards the ultimate already. Necessarily, I guess, we're obviously looking for numbers today from Durka. Looking for comfort, looking for that impact once again, sure. It's definitely what you want to see coming out of the pistol round from him. You do want to see him confident.
Yeah.
Back in a position to do some damage here to Gentlemates.
Gosh, early progress towards the ult as well. That's a big factor going forward. Wonder if he gets the opportunity to utilize it. Again, we're speaking about ults. You also look on the other side, right? You're looking at the tank there as well, building early, potentially Takas. Talked about it at the start as well. I love that little video content we got from Bayer there, talking to the tank about that idea behind the double duelist, how they kind of lent towards it because they liked what Loud did. It complemented that aggressive style that they like to play with. Right now, we're not going to see it in this round more than likely. I mean, we've only got a Ghost and a couple of Classics, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not really in effect here. But I like the concept. I want to see it executed, though.
Well, Marshall as well in that, so there is a chance to at least find a pick.
Yeah.
Whether or not it will come through. I mean, Takas fell at the first hurdle, unfortunately. Tank gonna try and make work with it here. I think initially maybe was spotted from Chronicles, so no real desire to give away a peek, but Alpha's still curious.
Yeah, but you know what happened to the cat. You've got to be a little careful here. Boaster forced away. They're taking space here, Gentlemates. They're trying to work the map, see if they can punish anyone from Fnatic for over-peaking, trying to take too much information back. Gonna have to somewhat respect this. Yeah, nothing really gifted to the tank there. He was desperately trying to find that opportunity. No one really opening up here. Fnatic sitting very, very disciplined on this.
Chance here for Durka to find more, actually. Boaster's take him away.
Yep. And he has claimed another. That's Whaler's gone, so right on the verge of the ult now, 2 away for himself. Logan, that's got a bit of timing here. Oh, couldn't quite connect.
10 seconds left.
So again, you're looking for Durka to build, and I think Boaster even allowing that there. They are trying to get that ult coming through, and Andalusia flawless here in the second. Fnatic very disciplined there.
Yeah. Keeping 5 alive. No further investment required here. Like I said, we're actually 1 away from the ult now for Durka as well, so a big tool at their disposal, potentially for a retake. Obviously on the defense, not really going to see Durka go crazy into the back lines. Well, maybe if he's feeling himself after the first couple of rounds.
10 seconds left.
There's always a chance.
Beautiful round, boys. Beautiful round. Keep this up.
The game plan there from Boaster. Keep things as clean as possible. Gentlemate's going to be able to disrupt that at all.
See what Durka's up to, yeah. A lot of space here, being proactive, don't mind it. Almost played in by the shot behind him. The timing could be excellent in this. He's going to hear all these steps too. They're sitting so deep towards A, Mike. They're allowing this space to be taken to put this in motion. And I think the timing might be right. I don't think Logan's even considering coming back through the camera. We'll spot this over. There's an issue, right? There's still an issue. They have taken over the site. The pressure's on. Fantastic flash from the tank.
You can go deeper here with the ult if he wants to.
I wonder if he's considering it yet. No. Takas the one to find Durka. Chronicle already considered. Yeah, they're eyeing this one up. Couldn't connect the tank. Really good round here. Again, it is the bonus, but they did come in with a couple of rifles for Fnatic. So does Boaster and Leo get anything out of this now?
We'll look to do some damage here, force the repurchase at all. The tank and Takas that will be the first. The ones that have taken any damage just yet. But Gentlemate's fairly comfortable to sit back on this. It doesn't look as if Fnatic are really too urgent in terms of hunting things down.
No.
Toxins going up.
Yeah, Boaster and Leo happy to just see if one's gifted.
Toxin screen down.
Or maybe actually, no, as they drift towards the other end of the tube.
Takas got to be careful. You want to keep those rifles up. And Leo already finding the tank. Taka's going to try and stop the rot. Boaster going to try and dip away. Low HP, but he's been caught there. Gentlemates, very nice response. Again, bonus round from Fnatic though, but they took the space there. Like what I was seeing from Gentlemates.
Yeah, for sure. It was, again, I don't think this is something that should have come as a surprise too much, but how deep the tank's able to get is what's really, really surprising there. Obviously, Taka's the one to follow up on it.
One enemy remains.
Yeah. So far, so good. And also in a tank, not having to burn that ult there. Nice to keep in the back pocket coming into the buy round.
Yeah, again, kind of tempered aggression. Didn't want to overheat too much,
Yeah.
but like I said, there was a chance to really dig a little deeper there.
Here.
Oh, speaking of ults though,
Here.
Durka go and walkabouts. He's now noting where Logan's playing from.
Yeah,
that
this is
was the
early
downfall.
on, though.
Oh, and he's teed up Chronicle. Look at that. The hunting squad behind the ult, setting that emotion with real intent to shut it down. Now they can start to funnel in towards the site. It's not really looking to take this back, but it looks like Gentlemates do want to take a fight here, though. This isn't something they're willing to just instantly get the plant down for, but Durka in the back lines. Dispatching of Takas. And that spike yet to be planted. Ayaz drifting, trying to find a little bit of safety, but there isn't much safe here.
I was going to say, a weird stalemate here where actually there might be a chance for the spike to make its way all the way through the defender's spawn. A little bit of hesitation here, maybe. Chaotic in the comms.
No chance.
Bayaz is still here. He's found Durka. He's looking for a second, but going to get shut down here. Spike dropped. Whalers left to try and recover this and not much left to do. Fnatic will find a third.
Love that call though, Mike. Using the ult there from Durka.
Yeah, I was surprised. And again, even you look at the minimap initially there and you think, yeah, it's going to be difficult to guarantee some value off this, be it information, be it a kill on the other side. But Chronicle's here so quickly.
Love seeing that though. We were talking about Fnatic elevating, looking like they're playing as that 5 again, backing each other up, coming up with concepts, and even the adaptation from the bonus to the buy, right? The bonus round went through Tube, didn't have the success, denied by the camera coming out of Logan. Okay, next round, we've already adjusted that, we've identified it, and let's problem solve. Like seeing it, it's a good course correction. And I mean, Chronicle now 2 away from his ult, he's making nice progress there, and that was the tank burning his in that round. So again, if you're looking at the smaller benefits too, this is a good tick in the box for Fnatic, but Gentlemates still with enough of a purchase here to be a problem, to be a threat, but patience. I think they're trying to figure out what they're up against here.
Almost, yeah. I mean, it's in the tank with a Sheriff in hand. You almost...
Give him the gun, wouldn't you?
Yeah, especially for the Sheriff. Give it to Logan. You know what he's capable of. Utility invested over towards B here, so we Boaster to try and slow this down if at all possible. It is all just a fake,
nice.
though. Drone and the clone sent in. Now, actually, Bayaz.
I must wait a
A
moment.
chance here to catch something potentially in mid here as Alpha to figure out the timing.
Yeah, but look at these rotations. They are so quick to this as well. Chronicle going to deny that first step towards at least the plant that they were potentially
They've
going
missed
for.
the window here.
Yeah, they absolutely have. The support system's already there. Durka slipped the net too.
Spike.
Chip damage done. Chronicle not really backing away. Could have maybe waited. Untradeable there. Backline dealt with. Gentlemates digging in their heels. Finally, Alpha corrects the ship, but it's Bayaz on the lurk. This could be huge. Timing everything though. Whalers and Takas need to keep their attention focused this way. Good turn from attention from Alpha, but still, there's no reason to deny for now. Push! A Boaster, he's got this. He's got this every day of the week. Fnatic, fantastic. On the playback through with the Red Bull clutch coming in for Boaster. But keeping cool there in that really quite hectic round at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a chance here for Bayaz in a position. He's the one to invest the drone to really sell that fake. And unfortunately, I think he just misses the mark a little bit. I was talking about maybe catching Chronicle ahead of this A-site hit, but Chronicle's like, well, we know it's a fake. I'm just charging through mid here. It's going to be the weaker area of the map for Gentlemates. He's the one to actually come through, prevent the spike from being planted initially. As does come through with 2, but again, in terms of the positioning, just played out of this round.
And again, the one thing I will say when you're talking about Fnatic, and again, I think their recent form has left a little bit, you know, a lot of people wanting a bit more, but they suffered a loss on this map just last time we saw them. They've clearly been working on, it feels like a lot of kind of synergy-based stuff, the amount that they're playing off each other, the quick rotations, the correct reads, a lot of the fundamental stuff, the kind of more in-game leadership stuff, the responses, the protocols look solid so far. But it's hard to take context because we don't know where Gentlemates land.
Well, I mean, the other thing is you can only ever really call it an off day when you see the next reappearance of that map, the performance, how Fnatic approach it, and whether or not they're able to clean certain things up. I mean, already here, Durka, I'll probably say it himself, had a stinker last time.
Yes.
Individually, numerically.
But look at him now. Starting to feel comfort. Reading Gentlemates quite nicely. This adaptation towards middle, not feeling the pressure on the extremities. A commitment through tube as well, noted. So again, crossing the T's and dotting the I's. There's no freebies here. Durka is everywhere. Omnipresent on the map. And Bosa now knows that, okay, mid might be next. Got to be careful of this. Everyone in the right place. A tank with a belter right back, though. Keeping
seconds left.
some safety to this. They've got themselves a plant. They need the backup to it. And Logan with a Sheriff. It's a quick reminder, but it's a stark one. This guy's nasty with it, and that's what I'm talking about. Alpha's fallen. That's an upgrade. Can Chronicle and Leo break back through?
Land. Actually landed next to the wall here, not on the back side of the pyramid here, but Leo has found one. The tank will fall. Chronicle next to try and find Takas.
Ooh, this is so close. This is so sketchy. Logan's a problem for later. They still need to clear past Takas, and Leo's taken down. Oh my word! A reminder of who these two are. Clutch always capable when they are standing. Throw Alpha, throw anyone in there. This is looking like Fnatic of old a little here. We're seeing some of that nice chemistry between them, but a dicey round towards the end. Some of that individual prowess highlighted there by Gentlemates.
I mean, Gentlemates made a bloody good go at this, to be honest with you, of what they had.
After the start.
Yeah, I mean, 2 openers found from Durka. A fantastic shot from the tank, and 2 follow-ups, actually, from Logan. Still enough utility at their disposal to dislodge this post-plant hold of Gentlemates, who do come away with that. Like I said, a lesser purchase here, so damage done, but now they have some ultimates at their disposal. Takas wants to potentially lead the way here.
Maybe you're going to couple it with Bayaz. Anyone could potentially work off the back of this. Chronicle going to be spotted. He's going to answer back with his ult. So what does Takas do with this? He wants a bit of everything. It was all a fake, all a ruse towards A. They are the fakey boys.
Yeah.
And how do they plan to clear the back of pillar? Takas actually has a pocket to play from, and Logan's already found Leo. The tank gonna find Bosta. Durka, Alpha, and Chronicle. Oh god, Durka can't stop now. After a shocking week before, looking like he wants to correct numerically. And Durka's answering back with his own ult, spotting out the players, and Alpha already gonna find Logan. They're chipping away at the numbers here. Chronicle towards Bayaz. It's all information free-flowing and no plant, no time on their side. Gentlemates in a bit of a predicament, but a shot like that could certainly help. And Durka now found, he's banking on Chronicle to cut through this space as quick as he can.
Flash and the close to work. What is that? Durka snappy to diff Takas here. And Chronicle, he's found the tank as well. The flash off both ways, actually.
Oh, and the tank, he's isolated one. It's a 1v1, Durka against the tank. Heavy hitters for both sides.
30 seconds.
Durka's read it, though.
Of course he has. Confident in his choices. Oh, does he even catch the cross? He's considering a lurk through middle.
He might catch side cross. Oh no, he's not swinging bridge.
A different day, that would have been a shot hit, but he's taking his time here, and rightly so. The flash comes in, he's blind. Pre-fire, spam, and the tank's got him! Durka caught at the very end, the Red Bull clutch coming through for the tank.
I mean, this flash is just so deep, it catches full effect on Durka. Confidence from the tank to follow up, and I think actually Durka hits the panic button a little bit here, trying to spam onto the angle in case the tank swings.
Anyone out?
Chaotic exchange over towards B's site here. Initially felt like Fnatic were gonna be able to hold on there. Doesn't come to fruition though. Gentlemates find a second. We'll call a timeout here. Chronicle already spending theirs. Yeah, I mean previously Gentlemates able to actually coordinate a lot of pressure towards A here to try and pull off that fake, and even so, still 2 members for Fnatic over towards B. Unable to really slow that down though.
Bit towards mid. Don't know if, I imagine Durka might have heard some steps here. I don't know how meticulous they're going to be clearing through this. Durka, the timing's everything.
Fake teleport. Cutting through.
He has no idea. Oh, now he certainly does. The tank turns, but it doesn't matter. 2-for-1 discount for Fnatic. Yeah, they lose Durka, but they take down the tank and Takas. The tips of the spear are now gone. What can the 3 now achieve? This is brutally hard to try and get through.
It's here, awful timing for the poison orb to be
Camera
dropped.
taken out.
And Durka punishes.
Scanning ahead.
Far from Bears. We'll note Alpha's whereabouts roughly. But Hunter's Fury sent from afar. Yeah, it's just a clean up here.
You talk about combination work. Alpha teed up by Leo. We're seeing some vintage scenes here, Mike. Nice to see that coming back into effect. It was something that we saw kind of the desk alluding to as well. Kind of the combos they were known for bringing out. Steel highlighting it. Kukuka on the desk kind of discussing it too, but we're seeing them kind of it almost feels like a relapse, but in the best way. Like, we're seeing some of the stuff that made Fnatic such a difficult team to deal with.
So I was loving the 4x speed coach POV. Yeah, I mean, it coming back. We talk about obviously Durka having an off performance previously. Fnatic have never been that kind of individual sort of team. It's when they work as a unit that they do look best. Cool. Again, the one to punish Takas, trying to throw a Marshall in to an eco round. Retrieved here. Alpha, a solo task to hold down. He does have a little bit of support further afield. As if Gentlemates have their sights set towards him. Still got that same vertical trip, or is it a little deeper this time? Just looking at the... No, so there's one over towards default here. Gentlemate's got to be careful on the way in.
There we go. Audio heard. He's actually been kept safe by this. Creeping a little bit closer, but he's not under scrutiny yet. You can see the same reveal. Rinse, repeat, and succeed. Gonna take down Beaz. But Natak's actually broken through the backlines, but by this point the support system's coming into play. You already have that rotation from Durka. Sadly for Gentlemates, they're not finding any sort of impact in these rounds here. Very robust from Fnatic.
And the protocol's just on point here. Instead Alpha not feeling any pressure whatsoever. And the recon coming through at exactly the same time, setting him up for further success.
One enemy remaining.
Tough now, 5-round deficit into round 10.
Good job, nice dip.
There's only really in the tank and Bears that have any sort of tangible funds to take away.
Durka's sitting on 16-6.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of question marks around this man, but there's a lot of credit to be put to this. He's having a very good game. Now, remember last time Durka went on this walk, he was backed up. He had the likes of Chronicle by his side, and look at the response from Fnatic. It is not just one. Alpha's out in the middle. This is going to be a brawl and a half. Bloody hell, is this deathmatch here? Boaster's out there finding the tank. Durka looking to maybe back away from here.
I love this though, even just the sound cue to make a couple members of Gentlemate's turn. We'll give Boaster a freebie here from Double Doors. Now that's the paranoia, right? You're clearing all the way back through your own spawn, basically. We'll explore towards beach. Durka still a nuisance. Dips his toes and gets out. Chronicle to double down as well. Takas will fall. And these are the rough rounds where Gentlemates can't even have a say in it. They don't even get a chance to set up. The default just completely shut down before it has any chance to take effect.
And kind of, I don't think these two are going to get much luck here, if I'm honest, Mike, but does this look more comfortable from Durka? Or is this that Gentlemates aren't the same, you know, sort of challenge?
I mean, a lot of the examples we saw from Durka was just straight up whiffing, not hitting shots, not being, you know, as clean or on point as we have seen him in the past. This, again, putting himself into positions where he can succeed once again. So obviously his confidence isn't knocked. But yeah, definitely individually, he is certainly delivering this time around. Been a couple of really nice pieces around this, though.
Yeah, as I said, it's not just that individual effort. You're seeing the entirety of Fnatic behind it. And Beaz is very blind, and Durka is there to put him out of the misery and close out the round. A strong lead, and again, I think it's hard to take full context because Gentlemates are new to this still.
Yeah, and what's rough is this is a round where Gentlemates are on a purchase. They have 4 ultimates to use in this round, and that's the one that Fnatic decide to be very, very aggressive, make use of Durka's ultimate themselves, and double down on it. They're invested behind it. Chronicle's trying to swing again, Boasters coming out of Double Doors. It's, like I said, they are looking to secure these rounds, and like I said, that's one you want to take away from Gentlemates with these ultimates available. Like I said, they don't even get a chance to really set up find any information across the map before Durka's in the backlines.
Okay, this time a little bit of a different look here, though. We are seeing the operator out in play for Durka. And the switch up of position, too. Alpha over towards that B site. Boaster there as well, backlines. But you're right, the issue is that Gentlemates, yeah, they don't have a team running at them this round, but they're still operating with just, you know, a Sheriff here and there, a Guardian or two. It's so hard for them to have just a normal round here. Alpha trying to make a go of it, gonna deny the tank instantly as well.
Snakebite here, though, to slow things down behind it as well.
They just can't get to the side. Look at the stall. Whalers
mid, though.
finds a way in. Leo only going to be good for one. Traded out by Logan. Chronicle comes through. It's all on Durka. 1v3. You got some magic for us now. No plant in play. A quick TP. Hello. Oh, that's audacious. Good trade for Logan. They keep it safe. 3 for Gentlemates here.
Again, on the Force as well. You expect this to come through in the previous. Ults get invested behind this when Gentlemates feel as if they have something to cling on to.
Oh.
Whalers is the one to open things up here. 2 beautiful shots with the Guardian. Seemed fairly, I mean, a lack of consideration, to be honest with you, on the side of Fnatic. That was even a possibility.
That goes there.
So a chance here to recover, I guess, the final hurdle for Gentlemates in this first half. Looking very different. Potentially a 10-2, 9-3, and now on the brink of maybe closing this out 8-4. Do you feel like a big win for them?
Oh, absolutely.
To even sit at a 4-round deficit.
Timing on this. Be interesting. Fakes on A not really working. I mean, Alpha's gonna be happy sat there. He's been very, very comfortable at this point. A little bit more of an attention towards middle coming out from Durka, Chronicle, and Leo. You can see the ults coming in from Takas. Gonna try and isolate on the site, see how Boaster handles this. He looks for the second line, and he finds the tank drifting. Oh dear, it's a fumble from Takas and a tee up from Boaster. He'll take that every day of the week. And now middle is still a problem though. Logan finds a little bit of value, but then Durka doubles down. Spike now left in a very tough position. And yeah, Durka's just denying all of this. I don't know what Whalers can achieve. Nothing. Yeah, that fizzled out quite quickly there, Mike.
I mean, fair play to Boaster. Catching, obviously, the kill onto the tank here as he tries to get ahead of the snakebite, maybe, or just brute force his way in, but nobody to follow up on that. Takas, maybe, I don't know if he missed times just coming out of the ultimate, wanted to be around the corner, and he's kind of, I mean, I'll be honest, caught with his pants down, really, at that point, and Boaster's allowed to fully reset off that first kill because there's no follow-up to the tank. There's no second player to draw Boaster's eyes back towards main and allow Takas to really backstab here. But, like I said, you've got to credit the utility usage here. It's a 9-3. Tough start here for Gentlemates.
Yeah. This is their map pick.
Yeah, and have to make this composition really, really excel on the defense here.
Watch your eyes!
We'll see. It looks like aggression's the name of the game, right?
Out of charges.
Looking that way. But initially just throwing a few things at Fnatic. Maybe see what sticks. I don't think anyone's been spotted just yet.
No. Baz is certainly paranoid about it and now sees 2 progressing through tube. You can see the tank trying to come on over. B, maybe a support system through
Tank's
door.
ready here with a flash if they do open this door.
But I'm looking at main as well. This split's going to be really tough, especially now Bears are lost out. And the tank needs to win this fight. They're trying to back away, really good flash. Gonna find Alpha and try and progress the... Oh my word. Made a good attempt towards it, but they'd already lost out on main as well. The plant should be here. Whalers, Logan and Takas. There's a lot of presence in middle. Now I think Leo's waiting for this as well.
Yeah. Durka's able to post up on it as well.
Tough angle to break. Wide swing. Nah, not going to get past Leo. Takas, you got something for us here. 1v3. Yeah, Leo's a little low, so 1v2.5. Tough with Boaster's position, though. Yeah, that's really rotten to deal with. Look at how much they're making him work for this. It's so horrible to try and deal with. Takas is getting nothing for free. Fnatic make it up to 10. Looking, I mean, there was a little bit of threat there, Mike, but it was handled well.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the tank has to kind of double down on this. He has to try and Beautiful shot there. Didn't catch that off screen, but Durka's shot onto Bayaz was fantastic. But yeah, the tank has to try and convert that into a kill, unfortunately, in Tube to really have any sort of recovery in this round after Bayaz falls. A little bit of desperation here, but Fnatic double digits on the board.
Oh, it's scary now, though, isn't it? Because it's just so quick to 11. You're going to need... I don't know what you can get in this. You feel like you're going to be facing 11 regardless, right?
Yeah.
So can they maybe get the tank building that all up? Is there something they can try and bank on? But Takas not being given much room to work. If we've been praising Dirk, we've got to also look at the other side on the other Yoru for Takas. I think he's only got 3 kills so far. He's not been having the same sort of impact. And, well, he won't be getting a chance to make it up to 4 kills. Just, it has been a bit of a lockout for him. Again, patience being displayed. Fnatic allowing Gentlemates to take a look, take a chance, but no one really going to be extending beyond that. They've already found Takas, who was drifting towards middle.
Yeah, plenty of space and time for Fnatic to work with. An actually preemptive rotation coming out. Durka's fake only going to make this worse now. Got a TP all the way back across towards tunnels.
And B's completely open.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to gamble sometimes, right? You got to roll the dice. Maybe they were hoping there was commitment behind this, and they might be able to find Durka. That could be something.
He's probably happy to just give it away, to be honest.
Oh, well, guess not. And Durka's almost got his ult.
Well, he's going to get off the plant here.
I got the spike.
We'll have it available for the third round of the second half.
24-8, by the way.
Yeah. Absolutely lights out. This is what you want to see, really, with questions hanging over his head. Definitely what you want to see in the first map of this series. He's not done just yet.
That's the ult.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, I mean, he already had it from the plant, but still, yeah. Fnatic got to be a bit cautious in this.
One enemy remaining.
Don't want to overdo it. Yeah, Bayaz, last one here, and it's shut down. Fnatic move on to 11. Gentlemates, it starts now, right? And it's a very small window to try and make impact happen.
Yeah, and unfortunately, with the value that Fnatic have been able to get off Durka's ultimate alone, I'm going to argue they're going to be able to find themselves a way into this round now, which will give them map point. Will break the bank once again of Gentlemates. Almost in financial turmoil now in this half.
This bonus round looking scary with the ult to supplement.
I mean, yeah, because it's the 2 scopes in the previous, so actually,
Found them.
just 2 bulldogs. That's only the weak part of this purchase.
Oh, what? Where did that? Did the tank even see him? He must have done, but it felt like a very small amount was seen.
Flash!
Well read by the tank as well. Really nice read from him. Expecting that pressure point to come in through the double doors. He's going to need some help here, though. He can't do it alone. Bayaz going to lean a little closer towards yellow. And the tank trying to stall out. Still worried about main, rightly so. Got to be careful. Oh, dear. Fnatic finding value elsewhere. Finding all the players trying to hit that back line. And now it's just Bayaz and Logan. They even lost out on the tank at the same time. Bayaz gets spotted, but he outdoes Durka. So a 3v2 and a pause. Fnatic looking to see if anyone's going to overextend here.
Going to freeze once again, cut sound. Durka, so you're trying to capitalize on selling the rotation here. But Bayaz has given up a site. Well, he's crossed here. He's back up in towards Tube. Going to try and get proactive here in the downtime. That could cause
30
a
seconds
big
left.
issue, actually, if he gets himself in towards main. Obviously, with Alpha losing, there's a real lack of information across the site right now. Fnatic previously did take the space behind site, planting front side this time. Boasters seemingly aware of the possibility.
Between the knife from Chronicle, the dart from Leo, it seems like the consideration was there. They cleared quite a bit. But still, it is a problem to try and hold this, right? They're kind of pinned on the site, roll reversal, and now you're going to see if Logan can maybe find some value. He's got a 1v1 to try and win. Boaster swings the wall and loses. Logan now gets to step a little closer. Bayaz needs to now take a little bit of the attention back. He can't do it. Chronicle sat safe from this angle. What can Bayaz do to try and break in? He doesn't have the dart to depend on. Can't reveal any of his positions, and he can't get past Leo. Fnatic up to 12 now. The bonus converted. And this is when the issues start, yeah. It's not been a hard game for Alpha.
He sinks into his chair.
Oh, that's what the tank saw. Fair play.
Yeah. Yeah, Fnatic able to catch everything and more in mid as this rotation comes through. Gentleman's feeling a little frantic there, maybe a little panicky. Obviously the scoreline pressure has to be considered. We're into now Fnatic map point. Rifles here. There's Guardians to round it out though.
And the response instantly sent away. Natang not going to get what he wanted here, but it's trying to set this up. The pressure is coming through Tube, and it's working so well. Takas comes alive. 3 quick kills off the back of that ult. Everyone's attention turned. They didn't expect that. Alpha, time to sit up in the chair, bud.
He's got to right his wrongs from the previous.
He's not had the most fulfilling of games. I think he's only really been on the receiving end of a couple of rounds, but now a chance to shine. Okay, clean enough. 70 HP still to play with. But a 1v3 now, 1 minute.
He's aware Logan's going to try and find something coming out of B or mid. You can see on the X-ray there, Logan doing just that. This is a awkward cross now. So, Gentlemates cling to life here.
But I like that, Mike. I like that play up Tube.
Yeah, I mean, it was, again, at this point, Gentlemates have to be decisive with this composition, but they just don't have the rounds to play with. These are the sort of executions you expect to see to capitalize on that. Take maybe 1 or 2 members down or low on Fnatic and kind of weaken them ahead of a site here. Unfortunately, I think we're only going to see maybe 1 or 2 of those, depending how long this run does go.
This goes here.
Fnatic still fairly comfortable. I'll say that, there's 2 Bulldogs and a Guardian to round this out, but Hunter's Fury and Durka's ultimate. So a chance to maybe synergize those. Durka to just spoon feed an entry here on the back of the information.
But I do quite like how deep Gentlemates are sitting here. I'm a bit worried about this,
I think it's because of that ultimate, to be honest. They're almost playing to stack up on B and concede a lot of space on A.
I'm scared of them walking mid.
Yeah.
This is a coin flip of whether it works or not. Oh, this is so dangerous. It could work out. Hands in the air on the other side.
They're going to hear the snake bite, though.
I'll handle this.
He did, yeah, Whalers definitely heard this. All the timing.
Oh,
Seen
yeah, Durka
one
did spot,
top
but
mid.
ping out onto Logan.
But I don't know. I don't think they saw Whalers, though.
Well, yeah, Boaster has heard these steps
Yeah. But he's been found. Heard that utility earlier on, but the plant's going to come in and the site's still under control. Ult came through from that. Chronicle going to invest. Alpha waiting for the support to come back through from main. See if anyone's going to try and hit that flank, but still. Oh! Whalers! Big shot on Durka. That's 2. Chronicle can't be res now. Yeah, information, but what's that going to do for you now? A slow death in the end.
Didn't even get a kill credit. It's
Rough.
Chronicle can find it. But a 2v4 now.
Gonna need some big boy aim here. Not gonna happen, Logan. Still on Leo, but he has to close the gap, and it's not gonna happen. Gentlemates holding on now. Holding on.
I think Chronicle just thinks he has another 5 to 10 seconds here to obviously kill himself with the fragment. I believe he was 7 HP before. Obviously pops the ult. He's trying to get himself down for an HP reset, but it draws Durka into an odd spot where he gets punished. Really, really awkward situation here. And unfortunately at this point, the 2 remaining members forced back into main. No way to recover that.
Okay, buy now in the hands of Gentlemates. Economy left a little shattered on the other side. Really just that hero rifle with Chronicle, 2 Guardians and 2 Sheriffs. Leo's ult is still there, but on the other side, no ults yet. Bay has 1 off from his. Be a little careful. Gentlemates, how disciplined, how patient are they going to be here?
Fake maybe off the back of Boaster's wall.
With the rifle too.
Knife as well, yeah. Flash and the Vandal here, but yeah, we're really looking for him to make as much noise as possible, maybe pressure towards one. Drawn Bayaz a little deeper, but the tank's still here.
Hey, look, Gentlemates run those fakes too. First Bay has to find Alpha, that's big. And holding onto the side is Natank.
Spike down.
Yeah, Leo's ult can go through, but it's not going to find too much. And Natank's closing the gap. He wants him gone. Gorgeous work from Gentlemates here, not falling for the fake. This would need miracles from Chronicle. 1v5, 30 seconds. Yeah, I think
30 seconds left.
about all she's going to write for this one. But Gentlemates are holding on, Mike. I mean, oh. Chronicle took a lot of damage from that, though, down to 45. If he got it clean, there we go, Logan. Gonna find it in the end.
And curious to see the Hunter's Fury invested here, to be honest with you. I mean, not sure of exactly the timing of when Durka TP's in or when Bayaz finds the kill onto Alpha, I believe. Yeah, it's that kill right here.
Oh.
Durka TP's in, then the Hunter's Fury comes, so... Yeah, little confusing here.
Okay, time for a...
Fnatic will call a timeout on the back of that. Gentlemates out. The other side, it's Natank and Bayaz. Their ultimates here. Like I set up here for a flash into tube. And there is bodies on the other end of it. Bayaz just outside the door, but... That's not caught by that, but he is going to swing this.
Okay. 1-for-1 trade. But that it does create that issue, right? This map is vast. Those rotations take a long time. Taking that one player down will mean that Gentlemates now need to be very cautious with where they commit their players.
Yeah, you don't want to see a further commitment, really, towards a 1v1 or even an engagement ahead of sort of site pressure. Fnatic will freeze behind it. Whaler's drifting. Not looking to slow things down, just looking to shoulder towards the doors here. As that's the wall's invested. Wall theft as well to come out. And the tank on the back of it. A little ahead of the curve, honestly. It's not going to find anything. Post up. To tag through, but that will leave the front door open for Fnatic.
You are hearing Hunter's Fury come through. Chronicle unaffected by this. And Fnatic with 4 standing now gets into the post plant. Alpha's position can be dirty. Look at these potential flanks, yeah. You've got to keep in mind Boaster as well. There's layers to this. The pressure through middle is Natank and Bayaz to try and keep hope alive in the flash. I mean, the tank still somehow comes out of that, and Bayaz digs his heels in. They are not letting this round go, but it's still Leo alive.
It's not great for him. He has to get out now off the tap.
But here we go. Choices, choices. What do you do? Bayaz now halfway achieved. Who's going to diff who here? Bears down a half, and he's been put to bed. Fnatic took the timeout, and then they take the round 30.
Yeah, well, the proof's in the pudding, ultimately.
It is, and I'm seeing a very curious start here. Once you get your eyes in game, top left, folks. Fnatic go and walkabouts.
Somebody's being flashbanged somewhere in the universe, but got a silhouette of it. Gentlemates all the way through tree already, though.
I mean... Playing as 5, just going to take this. The flank is quick. Now, they might obviously be aware of it somewhat because of, you know, Whaler's utility.
No pressure coming through heaven, and also this tripwire being dealt with.
Oh, this looks like the normal start to a round almost, right? It's like, oh, it's just an A-take. Oh, wait, no, Fnatic aren't actually on the attacking side. But you can see their exchange of space. Both are seemingly aware, trying to keep control of some part of CT, but the issue is they're going to be locked off. They don't have favorable numbers to fight that. They do take down Takas, but they still need some more pressure on the site itself. We're looking for this post plant now. How much they have. Stunning flash from the tank. Gorgeous, you couldn't ask for a better one. And Whaler's deeper angles should have paid off there, but he doesn't quite get what he wants, but you can hear it ticking. Time. Not going to be on their side. Yeah, this should be done. I've got to say it, Natank having a belting round here. Genuinely very topsy-turvy, though.
It was. The entire map gets flipped here on A site. Again, with no real resistance on the way in, there is still a chance for Natank to make use of the flash, and he absolutely does. Yeah, I love the decision-making as well. The Gentlemates to dig a little deeper. Yes, they're punished on that aggression in, but they actually maintain control of Heaven, which is pivotal in terms of a pistol round in particular. I'll argue that maybe at that stage of the round, utility is lacking. These crosses are going to be punishable.
Yeah.
So love that from Gentlemates to get themselves on the board here.
Really, really nice from them. taking the space they were given. And again, having that utility late, just the icing on the cake. Now, outside of this round, only Alpha coming in with a Sheriff, and wow, Logan making quick moves of 2. It should be clean. You may be hoping the tank gets that ult ready to go here, but he is on the other side of the map. So it'd be, if anything, Alpha his chance to get that one up and ready to go. Maybe over towards CT. Alpha now doesn't particularly love that wall coming in, so you're gonna have to wait this one out. The plant's there. 5 still standing, and the tank chomping at the bit. Once in, a little early on that one, but still, job done. That's the ult ready to go for the buy round. And now Leo and Alpha, well, not much more left to do. If they can make it costly, maybe take away a rifle or maybe a bulldog, make it a little bit trickier, they'd be happy, but you probably don't have much more of a say. And if anything, Takas now wants to farm his ult up.
I mean, if Takas finds these last 2, Leo, sharp with the classic. The tank hits him with the drive-by, though. And that Spectre gets upgraded to come into the buy round here. As you noted, early progress already. Will secure the running back. Chance here for Gentlemates to just find a trade out here on the back of that ultimate early. Fnatic are going to, respect that, play a little deeper here, try and mitigate some of the risk early on.
That noise is really upsetting me.
It's rather unpleasant.
Thank you, Durka. Can you pick his skins again so he doesn't do this to us? Oh dear, he is a lucky boy. Takas was so close by to that. And pressure across the map, really. Very hard to get that comfort already going. You can see it. Already trying to lean a little forward. Wailers gets caught drifting. That's the spike. I don't... if someone takes over door position, if they clear this...
I mean, the tank can retrieve it with his ultimate, but...
it's probably not how he wanted to do things. I mean,
whether or not things are going to stabilize a little bit now. But I mean, Fnatic have given it up. They're happy to just say,
well, I mean,
have it if you want.
Yeah, and Gentlemates don't know that.
Yeah, exactly. Burn the clock down a little bit until Gentlemates figure that out. But if they decide to swing this door open...
you don't need to do that.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Did you hear that?
No, they didn't. Luckily,
okay.
The tank, they didn't.
Okay, well, Spike's there.
Well,
but what are we up to here? I'm a little nervous. Yep.
They figured it out.
Yep.
Spike
What the
down,
hell
C.
just happened?
30
Mike,
seconds left.
wasn't the best plan there, really.
No. Don't want to see that one on the replay, but I think we might.
I think we will. I think we will.
Plant comes through, though. Logan and Takas a chance to maybe recover this.
Takas, really the only one. I mean, Logan's got 52 HP and a Bulldog might be able to do something, but no kit, no paranoia, no smoke. And the angle. Yeah, Logan's going to find one, try and slip a little bit deeper towards CT, but the smoke going to go up from Boaster. Almost caught him, but not close enough. Boaster there. Fnatic with 3 standing, Diffuse coming in, and going to be honest, a little bit of a fumble there from Gentlemates.
Yeah, 4 alive, the tank solo. Pops the ult, comes through, tries the plant, then looks to upgrade his weapon. Yeah. That's rough. That's really rough.
One enemy remaining.
I love him. Just dog in the
Bro,
studio.
I did like 1 million
Heard you
damage.
bark on
Get
cast
0
before.
perks, bro.
Don't worry, Chronicle. You did all the damage. You got 3 assists. We believe in you.
Caution here.
You're fine.
My assist king.
Poor Chronicle.
There.
Can we just know every assist he gets, just so he, you know, gets
Well,
the
now we'll be,
platitude he deserves? Right, I'll make a little note.
Early spam doesn't catch too much here. Almost tempted to go down and mute Dirk's PC. At least here, Gentlemates looking for an entry point. Not going to find anything that tickles their fancy over towards Rubble. Actually, curious purchase. You look at how things have settled here. Or Bears is just looking to run it down a little bit with the Stinger here. The front man alongside the tank, who's currently cooking. Not in the way you want to see it cook.
No, you can't come in here. That was horrible to witness. It's like an assault course. And just got isolated at the end, so not going to have the run he wanted. kind
do
of
they
lost
still
all the
try and end
punch.
it
Yeah,
now? All the KJ utilities gone. Like there's a rifle in here to maybe upgrade for Bayaz, but already Fnatic are reading
Leo's
into that.
30 seconds
already over
left.
here. Looks like they're going to go for a dry hit, which a bit dangerous. Chronicle might be getting some more assists, but certainly no more
Alpha's
kills.
traded though.
He does. Leo trying to lean a bit closer, disrespecting the smoke and trying to get ahead from this, but you can already see the box position taken up here by
planted.
Logan. That paranoia, yeah, going to be an issue. Leo can't really play out from this one. Needs to wait on the support here, but he's on his own. He's got to be careful. Boaster and Durka are coming, but they're a little bit later to the party than maybe he would have liked.
Util to force him out of position.
Durka, look at that, dives right on in, and he was teed up for success. The paranoia just perfect, and yeah, that is stunning from Durka and Fnatic. A quick, clean, and what feels like a brief round.
Tie things up, 2 apiece. You're right, yeah, Fnatic showing real pace on the way back in here.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's listening. I hope. No, nothing. No.
Well, we were just, you know, because of the Odin, obviously. Wonder if Mitchell 6. I know he loves an Odin.
2-2.
Well, hopefully, gentlemates, not defeated yet. Not on the faces.
No.
Just focused up. Oh, it's not gone well.
Losing out on the spam battle 108.
That's what you get for doing this.
Please don't spam. I mean, there's.
Do it again.
He has got a Guardian.
I'll do it
think
again. Well, unconfirmed damage. So,
Unless I can see Durka across the stage, because you could see him. You could see him not very happy about it.
maybe.
33 HP, puts himself behind a squishy box, actually.
Oh, good. Well, fortunately, he doesn't have the Odin anymore. That's Boast up, picking up the roll. And the attention on the other side of the map. The Fakey boys back in practice. But they're really committing to this site. And they've got the spike here. And what? The other two are so far away.
Maybe just trying to capitalize on Gentlemate's creating some pressure towards Rubble, but unfortunately it's...
Didn't feel threatening.
Yeah.
Might have felt like Durka dies here.
Farming some more assists,
remaining.
actually.
There.
If you got
30 seconds.
made
Has he got a
of
kill
those.
yet? No, I did. Oh, God, I didn't.
Snakebite was good, though.
Support player Michael just... Oh, look at that.
Look at that one. So well timed.
Logan, don't try and tease with the crowd. Don't be looking through walls. It's not going to work. He's waiting. There's a kill. There's a kill.
Wait, was that the first?
I don't know. We'll check on the board.
Your scoreboard, quick.
Yeah, go on, just throw it up for us. He's up to 2. He's up to 2. 6 assists!
though.
I mean, you said it before. The assist king. And there's his highlight reel.
Oh, there was actually.
That was this
Yeah, he got
this round.
cast on the first one. I thought it was Alpha that got all 3 of those.
No. There he is. Alpha just stealing all his kills. That's crazy. 3 in a row now for Fnatic. We need Gentlemates to answer back pretty soon. By coming in, we do have the ult for Takas. And early spot on the player. Look at the
dead.
damage. Yeah, no escape.
Beautiful
Again,
combo.
Yeah, you can see the work they've been putting in here. The tank wants in. And he's found a victim. Oh, dearie me. He can't escape that, though. And Durka gets out with his life. Now, Leo, yeah, does go down.
Chronicle to try and find some damage this time around.
Yeah.
Reveal his position. Whalers a chance maybe to creep up on him. Alpha's there to play safety net. Got himself into a weird spot now, but...
Oh, one away from the ult. Bounce.
Chance there, adjustment on the utility. That Chronicle creeping back onto this angle. Whalers.
Killing machine.
Yeah. Really looking to match the assists now.
That's it.
What ahead of this, though?
Oh, look at him now. Finally reaping the benefits of all of that work he was putting in earlier. There he is, small smile. He's like, yeah, no more assists for me. I'm getting all the kills. And yeah, I mean, I almost want to see a timeout from Gentlemates maybe or something. I mean, they've got a lot of ults to bring in. I don't know what the buy's going to look like behind it, though. It's a bit shaky. Not happy with that round.
No.
No. I like the way we've gone back to mini coaching style.
Yeah. 4 in a row, disappointed.
Let's trick them.
Oh,
Need better. But yeah, ultimates here, whether or not we do see any investment from Gentlemates.
going anti-flash for this. Oh, he turns
Beautiful.
back in time. He looked blind as anything, but still came out of it just enough to see the pixels out of place. And look at the damage done.
Careful now.
And the tank and Bayaz down to 45, and the tank obviously will heal up. Not sure if Boaster got flashed off the angle there, but isolated from Durka a little bit. Durka was kind of left out to commit to that 1v3 or 4 situation. So
My
we're giving the
ultimate's
tank
ready.
a rifle and the ultimate though. I mean, still, it is a 3v4. But just seeing the Rolling Thunder, and I mean any duelist ultimate being available, to be honest with you,
Toxins going up.
makes damage a real possibility.
Shadows traveling. Forever.
Waiting for this. Okay, there's the answer from Chronicle.
Well, that's going to force them in towards B. The tank's in a similar situation. This
30
time around, no
seconds
real
left.
threat from the ultimate through the door, unless Boaster creeps
Logan.
back that way. No, the tank's on site already anyway.
I like this position from Logan, though. Could be pretty well. The timing. Alpha just crests the corner, turning his attention towards that B site as he should have done. But it's Bayaz with the almost aggressive lean there towards CT, and a catch on timing. Chronicle
Joke's
wasn't
over.
looking the right
You're
way.
dead.
One
And now
enemy
Boaster and
remaining.
Leo got their work cut out. But they found Bayaz. And now the tank needs to find one while his ult's still going. He knows where the other player is. And now Boaster put through his paces. Smoke is
Careful
there.
now.
Does that reach it? Certainly does. Boaster burning alive. The tank.
Going to highlight your
Big
control.
impact this round, Gentlemates. Getting this one building back here, answering back to those 4 rounds in a row.
I'm just curious of whether or not in the tank, because it looked like the tank throws the flash. I'm talking about the early round, sorry, when Boaster's isolated from Durka, but Durka fully commits towards the challenge. Yeah, maybe just over the top of Mound there. I think he actually comes back to reset for the
Yeah.
paranoia.
Over. You're dead.
One enemy remaining.
But yeah, it's almost the butterfly effect here. That rifle upgrade at the start of the round comes full circle. Maybe Existence not expecting a round win there. Calls a timeout.
Yeah.
To discuss the
Shoulders not in the tank, though. You know what I mean? Like, he's sitting on 11-4. He's doing, I mean, that was a 4K from him last round. He is getting them rounds, but I want to see it to be a collective effort. Takas still 1 kill here. I want to see them start to, I don't know, make it work as a collective. He's not been having the best game today, but see what they can do now. A little bit of a timeout there, just coming out of this. Plenty of ults to play with. So many different options. And the observers just want to bring me pain by only showing that perspective. Thank you.
I've
yes,
turned-
thank you, observers.
I've turned the program feed all the way down to mute.
Oh, yes, Sylv. Thank you.
It's almost like Durka can hear us as well.
Oh, Boaster, though, trying to offset the timing. And actually, it's going to find Takas as well. So they've dealt with one side of this approach, but we know that the fakey boys of Gentlemates will be on the other side of the map.
Isn't the sort of thing you want to see on this round. With this setup, these ultimates available, you don't want to see a split focus. Unless you see maybe the Rolling Thunder invested with a smoke or something to sell a fake. It just seems a little odd here.
Oh, Alpha's, he's got support, and I like that, but look how quickly they've already got to this one. They've got to find a response here, and a tank gain stopping, finally denied by Leo. So the lockdown will come through. Logan has to back away.
Leo tucks into the smoke as well. Yeah, Logan rightfully
Oh, yep.
wary. 12 seconds left. We'll have to give this one up to the clock.
10 seconds left.
Be a response found here from Fnatic very quickly.
And I just wish they had a couple more bodies there on the site. They could have maybe even traded out Leo there potentially. I don't like the split push when they have these ults, when they've been having that level of success on the site. You know what I mean? I'd like to see them come at this as 5.
The thing is as well, Bayaz caught ahead of the wall here as well, and if there's no further commitment behind this, you've got to start asking tough questions like, why is he there then?
Yeah.
Like,
what are you trying to achieve on
what's
this?
he trying to do at that point of the round? Because they're faking on the opposite side of the map to the Killjoy setup. It's just that they're never going to have instant value off like leaving a double lurk that is your initiator and duelist. And like you've said, unless you have those extra bodies in place on the other, a team like Fnatic on a good day will just shut down those sort of things.
There.
Back to it.
Yeah, same thing again. Bayaz and Takas over the other side of the map.
Taking a good amount of chip damage here too. Maybe the tank being here could have helped out, but they're not moving anyone.
Now, yeah, if they want to fake though, they need to remove this utility, and Alpha's been pulling it further and further away from the choke point because they've been finding value off it time and time
Joke's
again.
over. You're dead.
Okay.
Now, I was going to say, pathing-wise, this could be what's required, but Chronicle shuts it down pretty quickly. Gentlemate's going to try and find some timing towards B here. Now, this is where two ultimates, being the Rolling Thunder and the Showstopper, can cause a ton of damage in the close quarters.
Yeah, Fnatic are very close by though. But you're right, look at the ults the Gentlemates have to work with. This should be enough to keep them back. But here's the counter swing, and Fnatic succeed. Chronicle couldn't have done better. Teed up and delivers on it. Logan trying to find Alpha, and he finds the wrong end of the stick on that one. His Whalers in a 1v5, and the ults have come in. There's nothing he can do here. Fnatic, fabulous work back there. Really timing it well to apply the pressure. But the fact is they were so focused towards CT from Gentlemates, they just completely left Chronicle with options.
Yeah, and it's tough now. You look at bigger picture. We're talking about this snowball round that's potentially on the brink for Gentlemates. And unfortunately, the Rolling Thunder and Showstopper. I mean, it's a tough way to see it get shut down. You could argue it's used proactively, but execution lacking just a little bit.
Yep.
Back on a broken purchase as well.
I have a spike.
Oh. Well.
Well, that's not who you want to see fall first when he's been controlling. Well, I was going to say controlling the tempo, but Takas actually puts his life on the line here to try and follow up on that with a double satchel.
Oh, sacrificing himself.
Home to the slaughter almost.
Yeah. There must be another way.
No, he can't though.
Whalers now, just that Vandal. 1-7, he's not, I've got to say, Gentlemates don't look comfortable here. This is obviously
No,
Fnatic's choice, but they're not
they-
looking in their comfort zone at all.
They look a little lost for answers.
Yeah.
Difficult to really figure things out. If the plan is for, you know, two people to really command that much pressure, and then you could argue that the game plan's never really getting off the ground.
Yeah.
It's not
30
finding
seconds
any
left.
traction whatsoever, which, again, even all said and done, 6-3 is still recoverable here.
Absolutely.
With a couple of rounds left here in the first half. Oh. Bayaz, I was going to say, yeah, got to be careful not to get
Time.
caught
They're
on the
down
wrong
to 10.
side here, but
This is nice. It's just
too late in the day.
It is, and they're there. There's so many players on this site already. Yeah, Fnatic, if Gentlemates want to stop Fnatic getting this 2-0, they need to do a little more here. I don't know what else they can do, Mike. I'm feeling lost for answers watching them, and this feels desperate.
No, it definitely does.
One enemy
I think
remaining.
we saw
Spike
similar
down.
sorts of scenes for Gentlemates previously.
Nice, Jake. Good comp. It's fine. Good comps.
Good comms.
Great comms.
Frags? Comms though. Up.
Tell you what could really change the tides though, an attacking Cypher operator.
Yes. Now let's see if I can get drawing on this one.
I mean, it's rough because
Right here.
Gentlemates have struggled to pin down opening engagements, so to now have something that indicates slowing things down even further.
Navi-esque rounds.
Exactly. existence has taken a leaf out of one of Angel's older books.
Yes, yes. I feel like that's not an existence call, if I'm honest. I'm not. Okay, so, right. Space gets taken at B. Should be a plant to follow. Nothing to really dissuade that. Taka's going to take the space that was available, but Leo does have, I think, quite a bit of kit to retake this area.
Basically have everything to get back at this.
There it is, and Takas is now in a bit of a predicament. Gets cleared off with no
He's got
kind of,
showstopper now as well.
with no double pump, with no pressure points early. They have all this utility, and look what it's doing. Whalers has now decided the operator should be a shotgun, and funny enough, it didn't work very well. So Logan now has to, well, feign falling away, but he can't because the diffuse is going to come
Face
in.
the music, yeah.
Yep. Well,
sit back and watch this one pass it by. Well, Alpha will seal the deal. 8-3 now. Financially, it'll be a tough purchase here for Gentlemates. And yeah, in this situation, I mean, the last person you want to see get a kill ahead of this retake getting started is Durka. Can even come down to it. Carries the showstopper across into the next.
And I love seeing this. I'm so glad we got to see it because the alarm bot has been kind of giving it away, right? It's been the amount they've had to work to try and clear that utility, to try and do all of this, but it feels like it's just not ingrained into the steps that Gentlemates are taking. A TP.
I mean, like, yeah, Logan's just trying to draw some people away from the choke points.
Which kind of works because now they're having to turn attention. I kind of like this. Gentlemate's now taking the space that has to be respected.
But look at the spike.
Careful now.
This is all
They might start questioning, going, there's no plant yet. Still no plant. Does Boaster take his TP as a fact finder? Does have the ult there if he fancies it. And I think the penny has indeed dropped. A nice fake here. This worked out actually quite well for Gentlemates, but it is still a 5v5. And you look at the ults that Fnatic have, some of those are very influential. And Alpha's positioning gets outdone. Takas claims some space for himself. And they've completely evacuated site.
Yeah, respecting the showstopper.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Running back now, Sen.
I'm a little nervous they're this deep, though. They are going to have to clear back through, and yeah, the tank's done really well at that. Bay has to follow suit. Yeah, this is much better. Chronicle gets handled. Takas gets involved, and they carve away a little bit of room, Mike, but it's not been a comfortable half by any means.
No, absolutely not. And even this last one is almost like a lifeline thrown to Gentlemates, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Fnatic gets a little bit more pace thrown into this fake towards C. And even here with the pit, again, you're relying on audio cues on the outside. Like you said, the plant doesn't come, but ahead of that, Fnatic just fully rotate, fully give up the rest of the map. Where they have looked very comfortable at sitting back and allowing Gentlemates the time and space to set themselves up and getting dissected, to be honest with you, on the retake.
Nice word, dissected.
Yeah, with surgical precision. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we hot mics right now? Are we?
I don't know.
We're going out live?
Probably. Right, 4 rounds. I want to see a pistol round here, if I'm honest with Gentlemates. Could even that scoreline up a little bit. I don't mind them being proactive either. Got to work with what you got.
I mean, yeah, this is a full look at the tripwire over towards.
Alpha's taking a look.
I'll find you.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah, this was the intention from the get-go. Alpha with a Sheriff can do some real damage from there, but that will be the indicator for Gentle. Oh, just gave that up. Not sure if he would have got a ping off the minimap there, actually.
Oh, okay. This is nice. This actually could allow them the gap close here, and it does. The tank set in motion. Takas on the follow-up. This is lovely stuff. Much better. Durka. Boaster and Chronicle. Lots to handle. Boaster's going to take the fur. No, not like this. Oh, dear. It looked so ready for Gentlemates to take that big step in the second half here, but denied in the end. And Fnatic will be happy with that one.
Reset into a much deeper hold here after losing out on Mount. Boaster a little confused as to what's coming out of the crowd there. But yeah, I mean,
called support Boaster, all right? I know you've had a rough couple of weeks, but they're on your side.
Boaster finding 2 crucial kills there to really, I guess, slam the brakes on, slow things down there.
And I kind of like seeing Existence get a little fired up by seeing the loss in that, because you could tell the gravitas of that round that they just lost.
The bigger swing there is to actually get themselves past Mound. Obviously succeed in having 3 people on the flank, but then things fall apart when they can't get onto site and trade effectively. It's definitely the more tilting part of it to go wrong when you're in a 5v3 coming back onto site, especially in a pistol as well, where it's like bodies, throw them on angles, force Fnatic deeper, and overwhelm individuals.
Logan's caught enough of an audio cue. He knows where they're heading, and Gentlemates will have bodies on the site. 4 of them here. And still a lot of utility in play. Bayaz, the tank. They've got a fair bit of kit now. Takas even still has that paint shell as well. Can they deal with this? Is there going to be that late pivot towards B? We know Fnatic have run that in the past. Superior weapons, but 30 seconds. This stack has been read.
I mean, that's a ton of information. Whether they still commit here.
Okay, okay. Oh, that almost breaks my heart. Because they got the read right. I liked what they were trying to do with Logan there, but I mean, hey, welcome to bigger weapons, better utility, and good synergy, good spacing. No threats, and just spam through the cage. Alpha gonna find Logan in the end, and it's double digits for Fnatic.
So need Gentlemates to put something up here in round 3, the second half. I mean, the second, a bit of a freebie for Durka there. Like I said, the reveal from Leo, giving the game away on A site.
Yeah, and Andalusia flawless, not going to help out matters coming into this round as well. Money going to be sitting comfortably. You already have the ult there for Durka too. Just compounding the problems. Bayaz feeling the pressure early. Rightly so. I mean, Fnatic are behind this. They are actively, I can say, rubble. And they got it. Gentlemates hold on. It's not really spamming away particularly here. Could be in the right place for it though.
Yeah, Bayaz had a ton of audio cues.
Here we go. That's one. That could have been a second. It wasn't. It was actually Alpha to claim Bayaz in the end. Still, it's revealed a lot of what Fnatic are up to, so the rotations are coming in, but the tank is still a little bit ahead of this. So isolated, the Durka can take the space. He wants more, securing the site as he goes, but the timing right for Logan, but on a second glimpse, Durka catches him. His Chronicles find Whalers, now the support system's gone. Oh, this is lonely work for Logan, but he might be able to get a little bit of it done. Durka's gone, but his support gets taken away. Logan, a nice attempt, but it's not enough. It's 2 alive, and Fnatic make it to 11 here. Gentlemates fading away.
Yeah, unfortunately with the flawless in the previous, Fnatic are going to look fairly flush financially. Gentlemates will be struggling.
One enemy remaining.
Nice clean-up as well. It was Alpha to find the entry there. It looks as if it was going to be Durka.
Yeah. Tricky part when they run such a kind of off-meta comp so
this
regularly.
is feast or famine. It's the same sort of thing as running a Reyna. Unless you're going to have the Phoenix dropping 25-30 every game and everybody else is able to pull their weight, and
it just doesn't look good, does it? That's the tricky part. And again, yeah, the tank is putting up some numbers. It's not, but it's not enough.
Sure, but
it's not enough.
I guess the second leg to that is that Reyna or Phoenix performance needs to really force the opposing team, you know, back in their shell. Fnatic just aren't that sort of team. They'll find space elsewhere on the map to counterbalance whatever you're trying to do with that heavy front line. I think that's ultimately what we did see certain examples in the first half.
Yeah.
EMEA though, I mean, Perch is looking way better than I thought, actually.
It's serviceable.
Yeah, for Gentlemates. No real gaps in utility either. It does feel like do or die in round 16 here.
Blinding.
Loss bonus will be there for the next, but backs against the wall now.
Okay. Logan, Takas, Whalers. This is it. It's got to be right. The paranoia is being cooked up here. Gets posted on both sides. Whaler's going to catch it on one. You can see Logan now forced away as well. The second hit going to come through now. Fnatic want to commit towards this one. There's Dirk step
30
forward.
seconds left.
Whaler's in a lot of danger. You can see how hard it is to hold this site actively. You almost have to give it up a touch, play it back in, and that's exactly what they're doing with the run it back. The tank tries to take the space, but it's Logan to deliver the fatal blow. Trades back and forth. No plant yet. All players on the right side of the map, and with 13 seconds, Saka's trying to gap close here. Outdone by Durka. Plant secured. Time on Fnatic's side. Bears in the tank. Gotta find value now. Durka ready. Does get caught by the flash though. That's a chance, but it's traded. Bears now 1v2. What you got for us here? Anything up the sleeve? No. Leo's not gonna allow it. Fnatic make it to 12. And Gentlemates left to rot on 4.
He said with the force coming through, when it did,
30 seconds.
the purchase will be uncomfortable here. This is another one though. It's just, if you make this comparison to where, you know, Gentlemates did group and hit a site together, just the difference in utility, the protocol list on the way in, the execution. Unfortunately, stark contrasts to be made. 3 Guardians, 2 Bulldogs, a TP for Logan.
Just on the verge here, 2 by door as well. The problem is this paranoia probably won't catch everyone that he wants here. I think it might just catch Durka. I don't think the others were affected, no. And Fnatic's so ready for this. Catching them by door, catching them on the door open as well. Oh man, this is going from bad to worse. You even got the lockdown ready. Chronicle's got his ult too. Everything coming together. You can already see it now. They have to dip so far away here, Gentlemates. It's down to the last 3.
5v3 retake versus Fnatic with utility, with lacking weapons.
You're just hearing it.
Yeah, with a pit layered on top here.
There.
It's going from bad to worse, isn't it? Tough times now ahead. Speaking of timing, keep in mind Bears and Leo's timing on each other, but both already going to find both of the players near the site itself, and Bears drifting into the eyes of Leo. Yeah, Bear's gonna get 1 and a second. He's got his ult. He needs more though, and they are putting bodies on the line. It's 13-4. Fnatic really trounced Gentlemates here. This map didn't feel close.